1.6.5. Synthesis, the universal law of synergy. Across every level, atom to organism, individual to cosmos, synergy is evolution's driving engine. It's the hidden principle behind love, creativity, intelligence, and progress. In short, domain spiritual scientific synergy produces enlightenment, unity with the divine emergence, complexity, consciousness, organizational innovation, collective excellence, social harmony, justice, sustainable progress. Synergy is the signature of life itself, the pattern through which the universe organizes consciousness into creation. 1.7. Theory of synergistic evolution, keeping it grounded in publicly known science and philosophy rather than turning it into a doctrine or metaphysical claim. We can connect spiritual, scientific, organizational, and social synergy into a coherent, evidence-based framework, a kind of theory of synergistic evolution. 1. The basic pattern: interaction, emergence, integration. Across every scale, evolution can be seen as a three-step feedback loop. 1. Interaction: distinct entities come into contact. 2. Emergence: new patterns or capabilities arise from their interaction. 3. Integration: those new patterns stabilize into a higher-order system. This cycle repeats. Once integrated, that new whole interacts with other wholes, and the loop starts again. That's synergy as an engine of complexity growth, from atoms to ecosystems, from teams to civilizations. 2. The scientific backbone: physics/chemistry. Particles form atoms, atoms form molecules, molecules exhibit new chemical properties. Biology: symbiosis and cooperation lead to multicellular life, ecological networks, and cognitive systems. Neuroscience: synchronized neural firing produces awareness. Each step involves emergent synergy. The whole behaves differently from its parts. These natural examples show that evolution rewards cooperative integration at least as much as competition. 3. The organizational mirror: organizations mirror biological evolution. Small groups interact, departments, startups. Cross-functional collaboration yields innovation, emergence. Successful models scale and stabilize integration. Cultures that can repeat this cycle faster experiment, learn, integrate, evolve faster. This is adaptive synergy, a living system's ability to turn diversity and feedback into resilience. 4. The social extension societies evolve through the same logic: interaction, contact among tribes, nations, or cultures. Emergence: new ideas, technologies, languages, ethics. Integration: institutions and norms that bind the innovations into shared structure. Periods of social progress often coincide with peaks in cross-cultural synergy: the Renaissance, the scientific revolution, or today's digital globalization. When integration fails, the system fragments. 5. The spiritual interpretation. From a secular philosophical view, spirituality reflects the inner recognition of interconnectedness, awareness of the same synergy operating within consciousness. The mystical sense of oneness aligns with the systemic truth that all forms are interdependent. Spiritual practice can thus be seen as internal alignment with the universal principle of synergistic emergence, harmonizing the self so it participates creatively in the larger whole. 6. The unified model: synergistic evolution. We can summarize the theory like this: each level is an iteration of the same algorithm. Diversity plus interaction plus feedback equals emergence plus integration. 7. Practical implication. If synergy drives evolution, then the next step for humanity is to design systems, economic, ecological, digital, and cultural, that intentionally amplify constructive synergy rather than destructive competition. That means valuing diversity as raw material for emergence, fostering open, honest communication channels, feedback, and building integrative frameworks that keep growth coherent, governance, ethics, shared purpose. In short, synergistic evolution is the self-organizing tendency of the universe to create greater wholes through cooperative interaction. Conscious beings can accelerate it deliberately, in science, society, and spirit, by aligning with that principle. Here's a text-based diagram and a short manifesto that together express the unified idea of synergistic evolution, the principle that life, mind, and society all advance through the same pattern of cooperative emergence. The diagram shows a spiral of increasing integration. Each level emerges from synergy within the level below it and contributes upward, forming a continuous evolutionary ascent from energy to consciousness. 1.8 Manifesto of Synergistic Evolution. The Law of Connection. All things exist in relationship. Nothing stands alone. Every force, cell, mind, and society is a node in a living web. 2. The power of diversity difference.